It's a rainy Tuesday here in North Carolina, and I'm talking about one of my favorite things to talk about today. Why you will never have the same level of chemistry that you had with your ex when the relationship was toxic. Now, I know a lot of you might be going, oh, no, I want that same level of chemistry. Well, you know what? We're going to break it down. Don't worry. It's not as bad as it seems. So before I get into it, if you're new here, welcome. My name is Lindsay. I am the Real Love Alchemist, and I help you go from bad relationships to real love with the magic of subconscious work. So I am a certified energy healing practitioner, and I'm a coach, and I help my clients release the subconscious energies, the trapped emotions, the negative beliefs that are keeping them from moving on from exes and opening their heart to real, healthy love. So if you're interested in working with me, click on the link in the description to learn more and book a free consultation with me. Now, let's get into this. Let me paint a picture for you here. You're going on date after date, and you're meeting lots of people, you're going on a lot of first dates, a lot of second dates, and you're feeling kind of bored. You're not feeling attracted to the people who are sitting in front of you, who you're going on dates with, and all you can think about is your ex and what amazing chemistry that you had with them. Maybe you're comparing all of these people that you meet to your ex and how it felt to be with your ex and how this is different. And you might be wondering, man, am I ever gonna find that same level of chemistry that I had with my ex? Let me know if you've been here. Let me know in the comments if you've been in this situation. I have been there. That's why I can speak about this. I have been there. I have been in that position, going on dates, talking to people, asking myself the same question. And are you guys ready for the truth here? The truth is, I already told you, but the truth is you won't. And I know when I first say that, a lot of people can feel like devastated. Hear me out, hear me out. If the relationship was toxic and you want a healthy relationship, you are not going to find that same level of chemistry that you had with your ex, because that chemistry that you had with your ex, that was a toxic chemistry. That was not healthy chemistry. Let me tell you what I mean by this. Toxic chemistry is a mixture of excitement, it's a mixture of infatuation, but it's also a mixture of unconscious wounds being triggered. So you might have felt anxiety, you might have felt some sadness, and it mixes all in together with a sexual attraction, with that infatuation, with that excitement, and that's what we call toxic chemistry. When we're dealing with toxic chemistry, man, it's intoxicating, it's infatuating, it's really intense, it's really exciting, and it's not the same as healthy chemistry. So that's toxic chemistry. What you'll find in a healthy relationship will not feel the same as that toxic, unhealthy chemistry. What you'll find in a healthy relationship is what I call healthy chemistry. Now let me talk about what healthy chemistry feels like. Healthy chemistry, there is some excitement, there is some attraction, and there is some pull towards this person to get to know them. You enjoy them, you feel good around them, but it's not as intense as that toxic chemistry. And so what can happen is we can go on date after date after date looking for that toxic chemistry and wondering why we're not feeling it with people and wondering why it's not the same as it was with our ex. And here's the thing, here's what I've realized in my own life and with my clients that I've worked with, is if you haven't done a lot of the work to heal after toxic relationships, you're gonna really get stuck on looking for that same toxic chemistry. And everybody who you meet is gonna feel like there's just nothing there. Like you're just bored. People are feeling kind of bland. It's like just blah. You're searching for that toxic chemistry. But when you do the healing work, when you release your blocks. That's why I'm here doing what I do, because this work is so powerful. It completely changes how you feel with healthy partners. When you do that work, you are able to then access the good chemistry. I personally was not able to do that until I did this type of work. And so let me talk to you more about what good chemistry feels like. So good chemistry, it's less intense than the toxic chemistry, but it's way more satisfying. And again, I say this from personal experience. Having had that toxic chemistry, now being in a healthy relationship, I so much prefer this. Even though, I'll be real with you, even though there are moments where I do miss a little bit of that intensity, but I've found that over time, and as I continue to do more healing myself, those moments are less and less. And I more thoroughly can appreciate the healthy chemistry that I have in my relationship now. So what healthy chemistry feels like is having a soft spot to land with this person. That means you feel safe with this person, you feel like you can be yourself with this person, and you also do feel excited to see this person. Now, it doesn't have to be like an incredible high of excitement to see this person, but there's some excitement there. There's some enjoyment of this person. Like I said, there's some pull towards this person that says, yeah, I really want to be here. I really like how I feel around this person. I really enjoy this person. It's more subtle than that like whoosh, that like intense magnetism that you can have towards an unhealthy partner for you, but it's still a magnetism nonetheless. It's still what I would call a degree of chemistry. It's just less intense. So that's the first thing that makes up this healthy chemistry. It feels like there's a soft spot for you to land with this person. Now, there's also a feeling of, like I mentioned, enjoying this person. Like you're enjoying the time you spend with this person. You feel like you want to be close to them physically. Like maybe again, it's not that intense instant attraction that you might have had in a toxic relationship, but there's some sort of desire to be close to them. Like you love them to touch you, like you want to kiss them. That's what I would call a healthy chemistry. Again, less intense than toxic chemistry, but there's still something there. So let's keep going. With this healthy chemistry, you feel loved, you feel cared for, you feel respected in the relationship, and you two can have a really good time together. You can laugh together. You feel like you kind of get each other. There's a compatibility that the two of you share, and it's easy to be with them. So do you see what I'm getting at here? Like with the toxic chemistry, you can have all of that, but then there's also mixed in that some anxiety, some fear of like, does this person really like me? That's not what's happening here in the healthy chemistry. You feel safe, you feel cherished, you feel loved, and there's still a lot of enjoyment that you have with this person. So also what's really important about healthy chemistry is you feel safe. And you know that this person has your back. They're consistently showing up for you. They are proving themselves to be trustworthy. So that's what you want in a healthy chemistry. And you also feel attracted to them. Because a lot of times when I talk about this subject of ditching that really high of what we call the spark, of that instant chemistry, a lot of us assume that, oh my gosh, this means I'm not going to feel attraction to partners. And no, that is not the case at all. In a healthy relationship, there is still attraction. In my experience, and again, I've talked to clients about this too, and they agree with me, it's just a different kind of attraction. It's still there, don't get me wrong here. It's just, I find it more of a simple, I'm not saying that correctly, hold on. It's more of like a more simple attraction. Because I noticed in myself when I had those more toxic relationships, for sure, I was attracted, but like I talked about in the beginning with that toxic chemistry, there was all this other stuff mixed in it too. So I would feel very sexually attracted, and at the same time, I would also feel quite anxious, and I would also feel like a longing for this person, and I would also feel some of my wounds being triggered. There was like this angstiness that was mixed in with that attraction. And so now, it's very interesting to me to compare those two dynamics, because now with this healthy chemistry, I don't feel any longing in my relationship because this person is there. They are present. I felt the longing when partners were emotionally unavailable. And so my attraction, it feels much, I don't like to put it this way, but it's the best phrase I can come up with. It feels more clean in the sense that it's not mixed with all this other stuff. It's just a pure attraction and an enjoyment of this person. So that's what I would describe the difference here. The toxic chemistry, you're not going to find the same experience that you had with that ex. It's going to feel different. And again, in my opinion, I think it's actually a much more enjoyable chemistry that you can have, a healthy chemistry with a partner. So you might now be asking, well, how do you go from that toxic chemistry and only looking for that and not feeling satisfied with healthy chemistry with partners, or maybe not even being able to feel it at all? What I did is I released my subconscious blocks. And this is what I do for my clients too, because a lot of times what keeps us from being able to activate and feel and experience that healthy chemistry is the stuff we're carrying around in our subconscious. It could be suppressed emotional energies, suppressed pain from past relationships that keeps us kind of hooked into the toxic partners. Like I really believe that there's something that's going on for us, because I'm an energy healer, right? And I feel like there's something going on within us where if we have a lot of wounds related to partners abandoning us or not feeling loved, not feeling cared for, we can like just energetically pick that out on people and we feel really attracted to them. So when you release a lot of those wounds, like again, maybe it's suppressed emotional energies, maybe there's subconscious negative beliefs that you have, and also there can be literal energies of resistance that you can carry within your system to things like love, care, healthy relationship dynamics. When you release those, then it becomes so much easier to be open to healthy partners and to shift from craving that toxic chemistry to being open to the healthy dynamic that again is less intense. This is more subtle, but it's so much more satisfying and so much better for your system in general. So much better for you physically, mental health wise, obviously, but so much better for your system physically, because your nervous system can then finally start to calm down and feel safe and grounded in your reality. So if you relate to this, if you're stuck in that search for the toxic chemistry and you're just hung up on how amazing it felt with your ex, I can help. So again, click on the link in the description to book a free consultation with me. And if something that you're struggling with right now is having gone through so many toxic relationships and just feeling so completely broken, then check out this video.